Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants. I'm John Rust, and I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. Welcome, everyone! Welcome to the 200th episode of Rust Rants. Boy, hard to believe we have 200 episodes behind us pointing out the ridiculous, the idiotic, and the downright strange going on in our world. And since it is episode 200, it's time to honor some of the most absurd people and stories that we've covered over the past 100 episodes. Yes, folks, it's time for our second edition of the Palmies. Why do we call them the Palmies? Well, it's because these stories are the ones that make me facepalm so hard that my brain goes flying out of my skull, smashes through the window, and lands on the lawn outside of the KYCA studios, where the javelinas that come through our property just stomp all over it. So, which stories are the ones that make me do a 5-megaton facepalm? Starting with number 5, it's actress Chelsea Handler from Rust Rants episode number 144. She actually went on a late-night talk show. I believe it was Jimmy Fallon. I don't know. They're all the same. They're all lame. Anyway, she goes on the talk show, and she admits that she thought that the moon and the sun were the same thing until she was in her 40s. Jeez Louise, I mean, what, she went out there and said, oh, well, the sun is out and it's daytime, but when it's night, well, that must mean the sun turns into the moon, right? Wrong, you putz factory! That's something that 99% of people know by the time they're in 3rd grade. And I don't know what makes me facepalm harder, the fact that Chelsea Handler thought the sun and the moon were the same, or the fact that she admitted it to the entire world on a late-night talk show. All right, number 4 for our Palmies is the dude who sued Buffalo Wild Wings because the wings he got weren't actually wings. Who does this? Well, people with no life, that's who. Now, I covered this on Rust Rants number 172, where the dude claimed that Buffalo Wild Wings, boneless buffalo wings, were actually chicken nuggets. Now, look, everyone out there knows that buffalo wings are neither buffalo nor wings. It's just a name that we've all come to accept. So let's not be ridiculous about it, okay? There are better things to spend your money on than a frivolous lawsuit over buffalo wings. Come on, dude. Number 3 is the college baseball umpire who called a game-ending strike 3 that was way low and way outside just to get back at a player. This was covered in Rust Rants number 171, where Mississippi Valley State batter Devin Mims got very animated disputing a strike call. So umpire Reggie Drummer, who was so severely butthurt over this, called the most horrendous strike ever to end the game. I mean, it was an absolutely outrageous way for an umpire to behave. If you take stuff this personally, you know what? You shouldn't be an umpire in the first place. Thankfully, Drummer was suspended for his actions, and hopefully he learns his lesson from it. All right. Number 2, this is from right here in Arizona. It's the Page High School softball coach who invited a school employee to curse out her players during a practice. As I said on Rust Rants number 192, how does swearing at your players motivate them? Well, it doesn't, except in motivating them to not get on the bus for a road game if their coach got on that bus. How can any coach deliberately subject high school female athletes to this sort of behavior? Well, the good news is that coach, she's no longer the coach at Page High School. And number 1, the ultimate Palmie goes to the whole Brittany Griner saga. We've covered this on several editions of Rust Rants. I mean, yeah, let's trade the most notorious arms dealer in the world, the flippin' merchant of death, to get back a basketball player who disrespected the national anthem in the past. Just her. No one else involved in this prisoner exchange. Unbelievable. The whole situation made the U.S. look weak in the eyes of the world. So thank you for that, President Brandon, you useless wimp. To make matters even worse, when Griner played her first game back from Russian prison in Los Angeles a few days ago, her coach called out the LA Sparks fans for not selling out the arena to support Brittany Griner because, in case you don't know this, she's the most important person in the world. I'll tell you, man, talk about an absolute lack of gratitude on that coach's part. So there you have it, our second edition of the Palmies. I can only imagine what kind of ridiculousness we'll be honoring for our third edition of this award. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Rust Rants. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all KYCA's social media. Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Twitter. Check us out on kyca.info. Be sure to smash the like button, share this video, leave a comment on this video. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Till next time, I'm John Rust. I will see you soon.